The Atlanta Dream by Wyatt, Taylor Breck, Elexis, Coleman, and Ryan Dunlap. This is Elexis Coleman talking about the key stakeholders. The key stakeholders for the Atlanta Dream include the fans, sponsors such as Coca-Cola, Iceberg, Frozen Yogurt, Grady Health, the owners, coaches, and current players signed to the Dream. The media are also key stakeholders.
Hello, this is Taylor Breck, and for slide 3, I am talking about the mission statement for the Atlanta Dream and what we are going to set forth for our mission statement for the marketing plan. The Atlanta Dream's mission is to inspire, educate, and empower in an effort to effect the change by building a positive legacy on the following 4 pillars, which are health and wellness, education, diversity and inclusion, and inspiring women. And with the WNBA, they definitely got to inspire women to bring the younger generations of women to the games and to build what they want to build with the WNBA and the Atlanta Dream. And for our marketing plan, our mission statement, we also want to inspire, educate, and empower the public and the community in a way that we will want to come and feel a part of the organization and the environment that we set forth.
Why to come watch the Atlanta Dream? It's the only WNBA team in the Southeast out of the whole WNBA league. If you look at all the other groups that are in our group project, they're all mainly out of Florida based, and ours isn't because there isn't many WNBA teams around. Ours is the only WNBA team in the Southeast. There's only 12 teams in the whole league compared to every other big league like the MLB, NBA, stuff like that in the NFL. You'll have to travel a good ways if you're wanting to watch a WNBA game because not many teams, and they're all spread out by section. The demographics of Atlanta. Atlanta is the largest city in Georgia. It's home to 550,000 people. The majority are black African Americans, as you can see on that chart in red. 54% of them are black African Americans. And then the second is white at 38.4%, and that's highlighted in the blue. And then it is the home of hip-hop here in Atlanta. The information that we found shows that most families in this area are wealthy, middle-aged, mostly with kids off the Clarity's website, classified as young digerity. Our target market that we would like to focus, the audience we would like to target is females, especially younger age females, to draw them closer to the game since the WNBA, it's a female sport. The female youth and female college athletes that are basketball players or like the sport are the ones we want to reach out to first because they are the future of the WNBA, possibly because they would be playing possibly in the WNBA. We also want to reach out to college students, especially the ones who go to Georgia Tech, since we will be playing our home games on their college campus, so that'll help draw them in and help with ticket sales. We would also like to target everyone, including men, to get accustomed to the WNBA since it's an up-and-coming league, and we'd like to make it grow as a whole and the organization as well here at the Atlanta Dream.
This is Taylor Breck speaking for Ryan Dunlap. The 7 P's, they are price, place, promotion, people, process, physical environment, and product. And for the first 4 P's, for the price, the Atlanta Dream offer many options for tickets, including group, single game, fan experience, and even season ticket holders. Anything with having a price on it will be under this category. For place, the Atlanta Dream are currently playing in the McCamish Pavilion, which is on the Georgia Tech's campus. For promotion, the Dream will offer exclusive promotions including co-captain, Anthem Buddies, Ball Exchange, Court of Dreams, halftime performances, post-game free throw competitions, birthday packages, or anything like that. And with other promotions that the WNBA set forth for each individual team, each organization will have their own as well, such as like Hoops for Troops and having a student night that we want to set forth for being on the Georgia Tech campus to get their students to the games. And for the last one on this slide, people. The Atlanta Dream are owned by Mary Brock and Kelly Loeffler and coached by Nikki Coleman. For the last three for the 7 Ps is process, physical environment, and product. The Dream games can be consumed through the Atlanta Dream's home-based website and through the WNBA website. And for a physical environment, the McCamish Pavilion is packed with Dream fans alike in the Thriller Dome that originally opened in 1956. And for the last one, product. All branding is included in Dream merchandising and is clearly shown on off the court through community interaction and sports and sponsorships.
As you can see, the staff directory here at the Atlanta Dream, we have the owners, Mary Brock and Kelly Loeffler. As you can see in those pictures right there, the one on the left is Mary and the one on the right is Kelly. The president of the organization is Teresa Winsel. The vice president and business and event manager is Cheryl Layoff. And head coach is Nikki Collin. And she is the new head coach. They don't have no assistants right now because they just fired their old coaching staff. The director of basketball operations is Kamenisky Bryson.
Stakeholders. The primary environmental and individual factor that may affect our current stakeholders of the Atlanta Dream would be the location of the stadium. With the Atlanta Dream being on a college campus, the public relations team and the promotion team can distribute and target younger crowds to come to the home games for the Atlanta Dream. And with being on a college campus, they can do pricing packages for these college students with showing their college ID and having a discounted price to have more fans at these games to build a better experience and fan base for these athletes and to build their brand through the WNBA.
Expanding the brand across the country. Atlanta Dream clothes and apparel will be for sale through the whole country by having it online for sale at the WNBA store. We will have hoodies, jerseys, t-shirts, pants, shorts, accessories, and household stuff with Atlanta Dream on them that you can go online and purchase at the Atlanta Team Dream store or you can go online to WNBA.com/store to find them. There will be some good giveaways at certain events. The Atlanta Dream have to give apparel and clothes to fans. We want everyone to know who and what the Atlanta Dream is and what the WNBA is as a whole to draw more fans into this up-and-coming league.
With ticket distribution, with the new technologies that come out each and every year, we are able to distribute the Atlanta Dream tickets easier than ever with lower prices through discounted second-party apps and apps with technology that they partner with, such as StubHub, SeatGeek, and they are able to promote the Atlanta Dreams tickets through throughout Atlanta and even out of the state, and have an area where they can add revenue streams such as daily news, Facebook, and even Instagram. And all these places where people look, to see, like such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or even StubHub, where they find tickets. All of these are great ways to promote the Atlanta Dream and create different promotions to have more fans at these games.
We will have some fan experience for the public, and the fans can get to meet and greet with some of the players to get to know them and ask questions. There'll be a co-captain event. That's before every game. It's where two fans get to go out there on the court with the two team captains from both teams and take part in the captain's meeting before each game. Then we also have Anthem Buddies. It's where you can go out onto the court and stand with the team for the national anthem right before the game. And then also you can get a picture on the court. You can get a picture with the whole team in center court. And then post-game free throw shooting contest. After the game, you get to act like a pro and shoot free throws where the players just played and shot baskets on. So it's a great experience for the fans to have and be able to interact with some of the players and get to meet them before the games and after the games and just be a part of the Atlanta Dream. The home of the Atlanta Dream is the McCamish Pavilion. It's where the Atlanta Dream play at now. They used to play at the Phillips Arena, but now we've moved to where the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets are. It's the first year playing here. It holds approximately 8,600 people, 6,935 being home court level seats, and then 1,665 being balcony level seats. The arena has 4 entrances to enter from, as you can see in these photos, what they look like in the inside. I mean, it's pretty big. It's pretty good, just the right size for a WNBA team with the fans that we have. McCamish Pavilion parking. There's 5 parking spots. There's the North Campus parking, and then there's the family housing parking. That's where you can also park at, or McCamish parking, where season ticket holders can only park at, or the O'Keefe parking, and that's also for only season ticket holders. Or you can go park at Peters parking, which it's all really close by the arena, so you don't have a far distance to walk. It's only a couple blocks away. It's not that far for all the fans. Rules. Just like our venue and every venue, everybody has rules and rules of the game. The venue of our arena that we'll be playing in, you can't bring in coolers, sealed bottles unless they are empty bottles. You can't bring in laser pointers, video cameras, or even cameras with lens longer than 4 inches. You can also can't bring in a stroller for a baby to the arena, because there would be no way to put the stroller once you guys got in there and found your seats. There's more things that aren't allowed in the venue, like all the other venues too, just like guns and stuff like that. All fans need to behave in an appropriate behavior while they're inside the arena watching the game, and respect each and every fan. A unique rule about the WNBA that a lot of people might not know about, and it's pretty cool compared to the NBA, because it helps speed up the game so it's not as long. Like both the WNBA and the NBA, they both have a 24-second shot clock, but after a team shoots the ball and they get their own rebound, offensive rebound, anybody on that team gets an offensive rebound, after the ball hits the rim, the shot clock resets to 14 seconds instead of the original 24, which is pretty cool, and it helps speed the game up faster.
With the Atlanta Dream promotions, Atlanta is known for their hip-hop music, and they have tons of artists throughout the city and in the state of Georgia. And having a night such as Hip Hop Night can draw more fans to hear great music from these underground artists and famous artists throughout this great city. And having these types of connections will grow this city and what it's known for, and represent this team and city to fans that are not from Atlanta or Georgia, and to experience what these fans have grown up with. And since the Atlanta Dream is playing all their home games at Georgia Tech. This can be a great way to get the Georgia Tech students to the games. And having a college night will draw a lot more fans to the games for big matchups against other WNBA franchises. And with the college night, they can have discounted tickets for the students with their student ID. And with the WNBA not being such a big organization as like the NBA, having these type of promotions will definitely help promote and bring more people to these games, which will build and create a better atmosphere for these fans and players. To continue with promotions, we will have family nights as well. So fans with families can come and enjoy the game at a cheaper price than normal. And as well as that, we have a autograph night, which will happen with fans that come in and get autographs from their favorite players and coaches before and after the game. Fan appreciation night will be another big promotion to show how much we care for our fans here at Atlanta. We will give away free jerseys to all the fans for our first home game of the year. And lastly, the last home game of the year, we'll give away free tickets to every fan to attend for our next season.
Overseas versus the WNBA. Lots of players choose to play overseas and make big bucks compared to the ones that choose the WNBA, which is really surprising because you think you'd want to be over in the United States, but a lot of players like to go overseas because that's just where the money's at. There is some big key name players, though, that still do play in the WNBA instead of going overseas because they wanted to play for the United States and their leagues. The market for the WNBA players are small because of the small number of teams the league has, which the league only has 12 teams, and rosters typically only have about 15, 12 players on them, so there's really not much players playing in the league. There's more professional teams overseas, and they really pay more money. Like a lot of the greats that could be playing over here just decide to go over there. And also, at least 63 players representing all 12 of the WNBA teams are playing overseas whenever they're not in the WNBA season, according to the WNBA. In other words, that's slightly more than half the other players in the league spend the offseason playing basketball somewhere else, which is really surprising because you would not think that being over here in the United States and already playing in a league. Internal scanning. Have surveys online and present at the games for fans to take to find out more information that will help us get a better idea of what they like and do not like. And it helps us interact with the fans to really see what they enjoy about the team and what some things they want to see happen and take place here. And also, social media is a big internal scanning help to help us make our organization better, not just for us, but for the public and community. Having our own app that has scores and highlights of the Atlanta Dream and all the newest news about what is or has been happening will help us get a better connection with the fans. And also our team website is really going to be big to help us reach out to the fans as well. External scanning, the competition of what other teams in the league are doing. So we want to know what everybody else is doing in our league. So like, what is LA doing, or what is the San Antonio doing? Just all the other teams, or the Chicago Sky, just to find out what they're doing to help us find ways to make it better for us to help generate more money. And then also the economics of the city of Atlanta. Technology, trying to find ways to showcase our games and get the word out to the general public, since not many media coverage or TV coverage of games are present right now. Also selling tickets online for a cheaper price to help fans want to buy them, because I mean, if it's cheaper online, a lot of fans will probably go online and buy them compared to just driving there to go pick them up. Also, social, advertise more online and outside the city of Atlanta with billboards of the team and talk to people in and around the community. Use social media networks to get the word out and get feedback. It'll just help us as an organization be able to reach out to the community and just know that we interact with them and just make our presence feel great for them to want to come to our games each and every night that we have one. And then also the industry market, trying to find star athletes and sign them to a team to make the organization better and to help make the fans better, like make them happy in a way for them to come to the games and just get a more better experience to help our team be better. Whenever our team's better, we get more fans, and whenever the fans are happy and the team's really good things are going to happen. Economy, as you can see, the unemployment rates for Atlanta and the United States is on here, but the unemployment rate is 5.9%, and then in the United States it's 5.2%, and then recent job growth, kind of surprising, in Atlanta it's 2.21% and 1.59% in the United States. Future job growth, there's kind of a higher increase in Atlanta, which is really good, 38.52% compared to the 37.98%, so I mean they're contributing some. Sales taxes is 8% in Atlanta, which the United States average is 6%, and then the income tax is 6% in Atlanta compared to the 4.6% in the United States. Income per capita is $35,719 for people in the city of Atlanta, and then the United States median is $28,555, and then the household income in Atlanta is around $46,439 compared to the United States average of $53,482, and then the family median income $58,208 compared to the $65,443 in the United States. You can see that the Atlanta employment by sector. Most of the people in here are going to be professional and business services with that 17%. And then as it works its way down, going from retail, trade, and consumer services down to the government, education, and health, all the way down to information and finances, stuff like that, as you can see in this chart off to the right. The face of the Atlanta Dreams organization, two people, but number one is Tiffany Hayes. She's the best player on the team. She's a WNBA All-Star this year. I mean, she's the only WNBA All-Star we have on the team right now, and she is the leader of the team. I mean, she's the heart and soul of the Atlanta Dream right now. And then second is Brittany Skies. She's an up-and-rising star. She's a rookie. She averaged 13.9 points per game, started 23 of the 34 games this past year that they had, which is really good. She played her college basketball at Syracuse. Her career high in points this year was 33, and that was against Phoenix. So, I mean, that's a pretty good ball player right there, and that's one of the faces of the organization. And then Nikki Coleman, I mean, she's a new coach for the Atlanta Dream. She used to be at the Connecticut Suns before coming to the Dream. I mean, she's going to have a big impact on this team with the way how she coaches, because, I mean, she's had success at Connecticut, and now she's going to bring that success and turn around everything at the Atlanta Dream and help us have a great year this upcoming year.
SWOT analysis. Strengths for the Dream include having a decent fan base, being in a big city like the Atlanta Dream, being able to play in a nice stadium, also having some big name sponsors. Their weaknesses would include the 2017 season finishing 10th out of 12 WNBA teams. The Dream only have a head coach with no assistant coaches as of right now. They don't have a lot of media coverage for the games. Opportunities the Dream have is being able to possibly sign top players with a brand new coaching staff. They can gain more fans and also one day build their own stadium. They can work on getting more media coverage for their games. Threats the Dream can face would be losing fans, losing important key players, and also losing money due to sponsors and low ticket sales.
The Atlanta Dream mascot and cheerleaders that we have. The mascot's called the Star, as you can see down there in the far left corner. And then it interacts with the fans and helps make the fans' day with different packages with the mascot hanging out and interacting with fans. I mean, The cheer team is also called the Shooting Stars, you can see down there on the right side.
For the 8-point marketing plan, number one, social media channels we are currently using to reach out to people is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and also YouTube. For number two, channels that we need to have but we aren't using frequently are ESPN and Fox Sports. They definitely have games that are played on, NBA TV and ESPN2, ESPN3, but there's not a lot of games that are, frequently being used on these channels. So we definitely need to figure out ways to become more televised, so fans outside of the state can watch our games. For number three, we need to make sure that we retain avid fans and capture new fans as well. For number four, keep track of how many tickets we sell each game and figure out ways how we can improve on it. Five, we need to find ways to make the fan experience the best possible. And this could be with questionnaires or anything like that to understand what's going right and what's going wrong with these fans to make it a better experience. For number six, we need to monitor the other professional teams in our area to see what their marketing strategies are. And for the other professional teams in our area, such as the Atlanta Hawks, and even other sports such as the Atlanta Braves, each of them are, have a different mindset or different strategy for marketing, but everything that they do, bits and pieces, can definitely help with what we do for our franchise. For number seven, we plan to have a different game night events to help promote our sponsors and get people to our games. And for the last one, we need to have weekly checkups of our goals so we can accomplish them